Everyone, and welcome back to my valley. My name is Lisa, and I thought it might be fun to do a video on what I do daily in the game. I did one of these a while back, but that was when I was playing a little more casually, and now I play every day. So these are the things that I try to do every single day. First off, I go see Scrooge. So I'll pop back in when I get over there to show you my haul from Scrooge. So this is a random Thursday at Scrooge. A note, I have been giving him his favorite things lately every single day. Well, so far it hasn't paid off, but let's see if today is any different. Okay, so I have that shelf and I have that window. I have that refrigerator, I could already tell from the back. I think that I have this cabinet as well, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy it.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, I've got all the things there. I have that table. I have that sofa. And I'm pretty sure I have that couch. So far the Give Scrooge stuff is not working out. But I'll keep going all week. So, after checking Scrooge, I go ahead and go to Kristoff, and he's in the same area as Scrooge for me, so I do them at the same time so that I don't forget to come over here and grab whatever Kristoff has for me. So today, that looks like gold bars. Buy them all. Buy all the bricks. I buy all the snowballs. I buy all the pebbles. Oh man, my inventory is full. Let's see. Oops. Can I throw away anything? I can eat some mushrooms. And I've got one coal. I'll just drop it for now. That is one of the other things I typically do multiple times a day, is empty my inventory into my storage units in my house. Alright, so buy all the pebbles. Buy all the softwood. I do not buy coal. I have so much coal. I wish kind of we didn't have that, but most people don't mind as much as I do. So, but I've never needed coal. I've never needed to buy it. Why did it? Oh, never mind. I thought it had taken away part of my pathway, but it didn't. So I'm going to close here and join you back after I empty my inventory. Let you know what I do next. Alrighty, next up what I do is, since I live right next to Mirabelle and she's my mining buddy, I grab her and we sort of make the rounds in the valley. I choose the mining buddy for this part because I care most about iron. But I go ahead and in each biome I pick up the flowers, the wood, and the spices. I don't care quite as much about the spices, so if I miss some, that's no biggie because I don't cook all that much, but I am trying to get these little Dreamlight duties, so I do go ahead and pick those up. So while in each biome, I also will either smash the rocks or the ice, I guess they're ice rocks, or these bone things, and gather whatever they drop in each biome. And also, doing it this way helps me to not have to search for these chests, which is another daily thing that I do. I find the blue and the green chest. I don't have to search for them in furniture mode. I can just wander upon them as I'm doing this. So this is like a perfect day kind of thing. If I were to do this, I try to start with this every day if I have time. And we'll see after this how long it takes. My guess is about half an hour to 45 minutes to do everything on the list. So I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me, but I go ahead and go through each area. I pick up every little thing. If I run out of inventory space, then I go to one of the, I have one here. I go to one of these storage boxes and I empty everything I have into this. And then if this gets too full, I run to the house and empty that into my storage area at the house. So a note is I do not do the fruit right now. That comes later. So I do all the rocks I do all the bones. I do all of the mining spots. And I usually, because I live in my house is in Sunlit Plateau, sorry, I start here, and also because Mirabelle is right here. Apologies for the messenger sound. So yeah, I'm not going to make you go through, but I usually go here in Sunlit Plateau, then I go up to Forgotten Lands, and I get everything up there. And then I run down through the plaza. I make sure to always get the plaza and the Glade of Trust. Sometimes I won't go to the beach. A lot of times I won't go to the beach unless I really need sand or something. So this is kind of dealer's choice kind of thing. Which things do you like to collect? Which things do you need the most? Go to those biomes for sure, and skip the others if you don't have time or you don't feel like doing all of them. So if I were to skip, I skip the beach, and then I also skip Forest of Valor sometimes because I don't need wood all the time, but today I do, so I actually will be doing that. This is also a benefit of doing it this way, because sometimes you'll wander upon these chests, and there we go, I got a furniture pouch. So let's see what I got. And sometimes you find really good stuff. A rectangular rug that I do not have. What do you know? I am always up for a good rug. So I will continue on. I will go ahead and finish this biome with you. And another thing while I'm here, I do go ahead and dig up the holes most of the time. This one's not going to let me for some reason because it's against it. It popped up against one of those items and I don't feel like moving things. I will also sometimes go ahead and harvest Wally's garden here, but not always. It's not a have to for me, but if I were going to have a perfect day of doing everything, I would go ahead and harvest there. And if I don't need the stuff, I would just sell it. Let's see, I got some more. So the bones give you clay, if you didn't know. That's why I typically try to do it. I don't have to dig as much now that they've reintroduced the bones here. I don't go into the mine every day. I use a potion whenever I need to get any of those crystals. I use the pickaxe potion when I'm needing to make some digging potions, because that's really the only good potion. So I'll make a pickaxe potion every once in a while, but mainly it's the digging potions. So that is it for Sunlit Plateau. I will join you again once I've finished the other areas and let you know what I do next. Another quick note is when you're making the rounds, make sure you have food with you because you will run out of energy, as I just did up in Forgotten Lands. So right now I only have 3 of my pastry cream and fruits left, so I'm going to make a few more just so I have enough. So I used to make berry salads, and then I've switched to making pastry cream and fruit because it can take any kind of fruit, so it just uses whatever I have. So all I have to do is make sure I have sugarcane and milk on hand, and I can make these without having to worry about having blueberries and raspberries and what's the other one? Huckleberries or something? I don't know. So this one's easier in the long run, and it will just use whatever. So like right now it's just using apples, but you still get the same benefit. I know it's probably more expensive in the long run, but I think I'd rather just not have to worry about what fruit to have on hand than worry about having to buy milk every once in a while. And planting sugarcane every once in a while is not too bad either. So that's what I'm doing now. Alright, now we're going to go on to the next, and I'll speed run through it again. Another quick note, this is the reason that I always come to the plaza, is to get topaz, because I need them for crafting lights, and I'm always out. And also we had to give them for a quest in the last star path, And that was not very fun, having to do that, having to give away all your precious topaz. So I come here every day at least once to get a few more topaz. Anyway, back to the speed run. Alrighty, so next up, you might have guessed, I go ahead and get all these fish from Moana, and I pretty much don't keep any of them. I sell them all. Unless it's something amazing, like I'll keep the sturgeon. Let's see. What did I get? Did I get any sturgeon? I don't believe I did. So I sell them all and get some money for it. Like, it's free money just sitting here every day, so I just go ahead and do it. And I come right over to Goofy and I sell them all. So let's see how much we get.
How's it going?
Sometimes I'll keep the lobster too to feed the crocs. So 3,225 just for emptying her boat of fish. So I do that every day. Sometimes I forget, but I've started to make myself a list of the things so I don't forget. A few days I would forget Kristoff's stall as well, so that's annoying. Next up, I tell Mirabelle goodbye. This is again a perfect day. I don't always do this, but sometimes I do. Then I will find a foraging buddy, and this is the only time that I ever have a foraging buddy. I've got lucky. I got Anna over here. I will grab my foraging buddy after making the rounds.
Wow.
And I will go gather all the fruit so that she'll give me some extra fruit. I don't always collect the fruit as I'm running through. Sometimes I just leave it on the ground and I'll pick it up later. So I just make a quick run through for all the fruit. And if you have all of your fruit in the same area, then even better, you can get through this super fast. I sort of spread mine out and use them as decoration. But I believe that is all here. I will go ahead and grab those bananas. And we'll go over to the glade where I actually have quite a few hanging out. So I've started to dismantle this area where I had Woody's carousel. So you'll see that in a new spot soon. But yeah, I have a bunch of the fruit trees here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this while I'm here. It's probably just coins. Yep. So I do this to keep my fruit supply hefty so that I can always make my berry salads or the pastry cream and berries like you just saw that I use now. And if I get too many of these, I just sell them, but typically I've been hanging on to them. But if I run out of storage space in my chest for fruit, I probably will just sell the overflow. And then it's kind of like, why not? It's just sitting here doing no good. So if you have the time and you like gathering things, and especially if you have them all together in an orchard, why not? Just grab your your foraging buddy, and at least they're good for something. Because they're not good for much. I have a couple cherry trees up here. And then the rest are over in the Forest of Valor. I do have most of mine together. And I think I have a couple cherry trees up in... oh yeah, never mind. I have some over by my house too. The coffee and such. Which I will get last. Blueberries. I'm not going to go up to Frosted Heights for the cherries. I have enough cherries, but you get the point. Oy. I hate it when I don't leave just enough space for me to squeeze through. But it's my own fault because I decorated it. Alright, we'll grab the extra she threw us. Like I said in another video, I really hope that they change what you get with foraging. I would really like to get extra flowers and extra wood. If they could do that for us, I would be super happy. Let's see. I'm thinking about moving my wishing well closer to my house over here. I have it over there for my mining, just so it goes by a little more quickly, but then when I need to get over here, it takes longer. Alright, so I've got some cherry trees here with Maribel. Coffee. It gave me a multiple on that one for some reason. Oh, I haven't actually done a lot of harvesting over here. I thought I could fit through all those spots, but I guess not. Alright. And I figured, why not bring them, even if you don't get all that much stuff for foraging. It is something. Alright, so that's all with her, and I can say bye to Anna. Thank you for your help. Oh, she's about to give me more, so I'll let her do that first. More cocoa beans. Alright, and then the final thing that I do for the day. Would you get out of the tree, please? Thank you. Bye.
We'll talk more soon, okay?
The final thing that I do is Dreamlight duties. Now that we need Dreamlight, I'm fairly low. So I see what I managed to get out of doing everything that I just did. So I got 3 of those. I try to get 6. Give myself 6. So now I'll do 3 more, the easiest ones. So we'll take a picture, change my outfit, and have a daily discussion. So she's right here, so let's discuss something. Quickly fly through that. Alright. And then we will change my outfit. And usually all you have to do is change one thing. So I think I'll change the hat. I'm not super in love with that I'm wearing. Do I want my cat ears back? I don't know. Maybe. I actually was thinking about wearing some mini ears, so maybe I'll just do that. I know it doesn't match super well, but it's alright. And then let's take a picture. Might as well with her right here. Alright. And now we get out of that. And we got 3 more. So I went from 58, I think, to 650. Dreamlight Valley. Yeah, Dreamlight. So why not, right? So always try to do at least 6 a day. And then whatever you get along the way. Looks like I got one for mining, for selling some gems. There we go. I did sell some gems just so I didn't have to come back to my inventory, but I didn't show you all that part. So yeah, I think that's it. So on a day that I'm just trying to hop in and not spend a lot of time, then the things that I do are visit Scrooge, go get Kristoff stuff, empty Moana's fishing boat because it doesn't take very long at all if you take yourself down there. And Wally's Garden, if you feel like it, if you want to sell all the produce there. I don't know how much you get for that. Let's check. I don't do it that often, but it was one of the things on my list that I'm going to start doing. So I'll show you how much you could get. Alright, let's harvest. Oops, I pushed the wrong button. That happens a lot to me because I have my keyboard tucked up underneath my desk on one of those keyboard trays. So sometimes I hit the wrong key, even though I should know where it is by now. It's a little difficult to find the E sometimes when my hand isn't completely on it. I'm going to keep that sugar cane though. That keeps me from having to plant it myself if he's just going to give it to me. It probably will not be as good as the fish, but we might as well see. Alright, Goofy. So, not the fruit, just the veggies. Let's see what he gave us. And some of these I would typically go first and see if I have a bunch of them, and if I don't, I would keep them. Oh, we did pretty well actually. 5,000 just from that. So what was it? Was it 6? It was either 3 or 6. That's a big difference over with the fish. Maybe it was 6. I can't remember, but this seems pretty good for vegetables. So you could get like 10,000 just from going and harvesting Wally and selling some fish. So yeah, definitely do that every day. And then that's it. If you have time, I'll relist everything that I do. This is my perfect day, and in the order that I do it, I go see Scrooge, I go see Kristoff. I grab Mirabelle before I do that because she's my mining buddy and she lives right next door to me. So I just go in her house, make her pop out and say hi. If she's in the restaurant or Scrooge, she will not come and I'll have to find someone else on the way. But it usually works out where she just comes. Or she's out walking around when I come out of my house. After that, I go through each biome, usually starting in Sunlit Plateau, because that's where I live. But if I'm up in Frosted Heights, I'll just sometimes start there too. I just go through everywhere. I grab all the flowers. These are the most important. If I'm going to leave stuff, I leave the spices. But I grab the flowers and the wood. And I get all the mining spots in all of those areas. Then jump down to Moana's boat, sell those fish, go to Wally, sell all that produce. I look for the blue and green chests as I'm playing through, and then I tell my mining buddy to go home, and I grab a forager and I go get all the fruit. And after that, I will do my 6 Dreamlight duties, and that's the perfect day. But like I said, on a not perfect day, I will just make sure to do Scrooge, Kristoff, and now Moana and Wally, and just sell those things. Get a little money if I'm not able to play all that much that day. So yeah, I think this was a fun video. I hope it was informative for you. Let me know what you do every day. Like I said, this is the perfect day scenario, but typically I have an hour in the morning before I start working, so it's been working out lately, but it doesn't always. Anyway, that's it for today. I will be back with you tomorrow in a new video.